Today, I want us to look at a subject matter of the importance of recommendations or referrals or introduction of people to places, to subjects, to things that will help their lives become better, right? And so, if the fact that you are recommended doesn't mean that you don't have the solution to this. You're probably not equipped, knowledgeable enough to help them, or you don't have all the answers and you know somebody who has. It is okay. We shouldn't beat ourselves down and say that, I don't have what you need. If you know somebody that is able to help, let's recommend them, let's refer them, let's introduce them so that their lives become better. And the better they become, the more happier we will also become. Seeing them fulfilling their dreams is a reward. So let's do this. In Second Kings chapter 5, a story was told about a man who was highly respected in his nation called Naaman. This man was able to win battles for the nations of Syria. And the Bible described him as a leper, despite all his accolades, despite all his the respect the nation has for him. And in those days, being a leper was a great deal, because at some point you probably have to go outside the city or the town that you live in, because you are seen as highly you can't infect other people, basically. So for me, the Bible doesn't say, but I'm trying to paint a picture in my head that in that situation at home, how would he feel? How would he relate to people? How would he react to certain things? Because when you are under stress, you can lash out on people. And so the Bible tells us that at one point in time, in one of his battles, he captured people and brought home a young girl. And this girl was serving his wife. And so the Bible says that one day the young girl told her madam and said, if my master will only go and see the prophet of God in Israel, he will be healed. She didn't say that he might. She was absolutely sure that there would be a healing when Naaman visits the prophet of God. And so the woman or the wife of Naaman laid this information to relate it to him. And to cut the long story short, Naaman went and saw the prophet of God. What happened there, I don't even want to go into it now. But the end result was that Naaman was healed of his leprosy. A recommendation from a young girl. He has no clue how to pray, probably. He has no clue how to heal somebody in that capacity. But she knew somebody who had what it takes, who had the power of God to heal. So the recommendation was made. I just want to encourage us that if we are not in the capacity or in the position to do it, and you know somebody, please, let's do it. Let's do it. Right? So Naaman came back whole because of the recommendation of a little girl. How many people have we recommended in the past? Just think about it. And you were in the position to do so and you didn't do it. How many have we sent to other ministers if you are in ministry and you know that the giftings that you have is not able to resolve that situation? Have you been able to recommend somebody or introduce them to somebody so that through their giftings and their skills and talent, God can use them to resolve that issue at hand? There is nothing weak about us if we stand in that place. The other side of it is that sometimes it's just sheer wickedness, sheer wickedness, and not wanting people to get to the place that we are not at or we will not be able to get to. If you are in that position, I just want to beg of you today, let's turn things around. When we open doors for people, our doors will be open. And so this little girl did this for Naaman, and Naaman was whole. He came back with respect. He came back living comfortably in her own home, in his own country, in his own home. What can you do? Jesus Christ even introduced us to the Father. In John chapter 14, Jesus was telling them about his Father, telling them about his mansions, telling them about all sorts of things about him and his Father being one. And the disciples were puzzled. The Thomas was asking, where is it that you are going? That we don't know. We don't know where you're going. We don't know this Father you're talking about. How can we go there? How can we know him? And so he said, I am the way. He recommended the Father, but he told them how to get to the Father. In our quest to evangelize and to witness to people, let's not point people to ourselves. Let's point them to the one who is able to give life, the one who is able to turn their lives around, the one who is able to change their future, the one who is able to change the circumstances, the one who is able to change their mindset, their perception of life. Can we recommend somebody today and tomorrow and the day after and the month and the years after, when we are in the position to help other people? Bible says that when we are in the position to help and we don't, it's a sin. I just came to you this morning to encourage us, all of us, that let's try and point people to the places where life will be turned around for their good, so that the glory of God will be seen in their lives. Thank you, and have a wonderful, wonderful week. As I always say to you, it is my prayer that the glory of God will be seen on your life, that anything that will seem to distract you will be moved from you, and you will walk a victorious life. Have a victorious and a glorious week this week in Jesus' mighty name. Till we meet again, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and don't forget to share this video. God bless you.